How's it going, everyone? We're back here at Kaiji No Ri, and today I'm going to show you one of the locations I found very early on, and I haven't been here for very long, but this place is absolutely loaded with fish, and best of all, it's close to the harbor, so that once you get into the game, you can immediately go after all these things. I'm not making it up, everyone. It's absolutely insane. So why don't you hit that like button, pack your tackle boxes in. Let's get into it, everyone.
It's Bo Angles. The legendary Bo Angles.
Alrighty tidy, we have got two different rods here to do some trolling today. Two different octopus lures we're going to be using to troll behind us. Big ol' hooks, 7/0, and this one's got a squid chain attached to it, which is going to target. You'll actually look in the fish species and you'll see some of them will say squid chain, others will not say squid chain, and it kind of makes me wonder if they won't go. Like this one doesn't say squid chain, so will we not catch it because we have a squid chain on there? I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's go ahead. I've got one with a squid chain, one without. We're going to trail these behind, so let's go ahead and throw it out there. Trolling octopus, check. Toss it out. I think what I will do, since there are fish decisions, you can just let it fall down if you want to. You could technically have the boat going and then it would let line out as well. You know, so you can choose whether you want to do one or the other. Let line out this way or just get the boat trolling, and as it's letting line out, it'll let line out because the boat's moving as well. Let's just go ahead and click this, I suppose, and put it in our number 1 slot. And then, actually, I think I'll just get the boat moving. There we go. We'll put it on 5% or something just to get moving. And you can see on the map there, it's just a huge drop off, change in elevation or whatever you want to call it. And there are so many fish stacked up in this area. And so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to move along this steep decline in an elevation or friggin' depth, I guess, and just keep on fishing that spot. And hopefully we get some big fish. So let's get our second rod out here with the squid chain attached to it. And as I toss out this time, you will see how it lets line out because we have the boat moving as well. As long as we don't click that bail shut, or I guess there's no bail on this, but it's letting line out right now, you know? So we just let it take line out, and eventually we can click it closed, and then it will level itself out and stay right around there. So we can just kind of do that, let it go, and see how long it takes before we get a fish. And go up to the captain's seat and get a bird's eye view. Not really. You can see the birds out there, but we're not exactly that high. Ooh, that's a fish on. That's got to be a fish on already. Oh, we got 2 fish on. So at this point, you could fight it while the boat's moving. Obviously, you know, you're passing over all these fish that you want to catch potentially. So we might go up there and just go ahead and click the anchor with the Z, and that'll stop the boat, and then fight this guy. And we know this is a big fish because he just grabbed in front of the reel there, and that is a easy way of knowing that we've got a good sized fish on. So this could be either a unique tuna on here, or it could be a bluefin tuna, which I would, you know. It's such a good location though. You can catch all sorts of albacore, you can catch skipjack tuna, the bluefin of course, and I'm sure there's more out here. So we'll just have to keep at it and see what all we can catch during this video, but I have a feeling this first fish right here is gonna be quite a fight to start off with. So I'm gonna look at the time and see how long it takes me to reel this sucker in. It's 2:25 right now. I will say we are still fighting this one fish, but this other rod is just sitting here and it's getting bites, just not doing anything. We're not trolling, we're not moving, we're not doing a retrieve on it. They're fish that just come up and grab the lure and swim off with it, and then they get unhooked. Funny stuff, just watching it. There's another one. They just come up and grab it. It's just sitting there. Well, for the first time, we are below 200, but I believe that is going to be interrupted. It's not pulling a lot of line out per se, but it is just putting up a good fight. So there's 2 fish in mind that this could be. I don't mind if it's either one of them, honestly. It's just a good location for fish in general. It took our miraculous moment of being under 100 feet and just tore it in half, didn't it? It just pulled out for another 130 feet, just for the heck of it. Just to say, Hey, great accomplishment. Wouldn't it be something if I ruined it? Well, I have just gotten into a groove of reeling in here. Up to that point where he decided to pull more line out. Boy, we had him at 9 feet for a second there. Gah! He was so close. So close. We saw the splash up at the top. No. Just hurts. It hurts inside. It just hurts inside. It was literally at 9 feet. Still going. Still going. I can feel the carpal tunnel beginning. The further it goes, the more my wrist hurts and I'm not even doing anything. Below 300. Whoa, low line tension. Oh, come on. Under 40. Come on. In the 20s. Sorry if this is causing motion sickness for anyone. Come on, get him! Get him, gap him, bro! Let's go! Trophy striped Marlin, everybody! 247 pounds! That's what I'm talking about. Let's go! Let's go! This video wasn't even about targeting Marlin, but hey, when life hands you lemons, what do you do with them? You sell them for something better. I tell you what, this is fantastic. Trophy striped Marlin, $46,530, 15,855 XP. How about that? 247 pounds! That is a fish, man. And only a trophy, but still, good night. That is a fish, and look at the cruise ship behind. What a cool photo, dude. What a cool photo. He-Nil, come on, man, that's sick. We got the cruise ship in the background. That is so awesome. Oh man, it was the freaking evening, but now it's turned to nighttime because of how long it took to reel this guy in. Goodness gracious. All right. Striped Marlin, everybody. Fantastic. That is such a cool fish, and our first fish just out here fishing, man, with the cruise ship in the background. All 2 cruise ships in the background. Well, we can keep this guy, throw him in the old, I'd say keep net, but it's just it's the boat, whatever you want to call it, the storage, boat storage. Throw him in the boat storage, and that is a first fish, everyone. That's just the beginning of the video. All right, let's keep going. Zoo. Goodness gracious, we've only gone freaking, I don't even know how far. Is that a fish on or not? It is a fish on, okay. I was curious. So you can either stop the boat, like I said, or I've seen with a lot of the lighter fish like the albacore and Mahi Mahi and stuff like that, they put up a fight for a good like 40 feet or so, and then you kind of just reel them in. So we'll see if that's the way it goes. If not, we might put it in the rod holder and stop the boat. Yeah, why don't we do that? Now we can reel this in a little bit easier without having the boat working against us. Much lighter fish than that last striped Marlin, and we already got another fish on the other rod too. I'm telling you, this location is just loaded with fish, and at this point, you're probably only peed off that I haven't actually showed you exactly where this spot is on the map, but let's get these fish in and then I'll bring up the map and show you exactly. In fact, we should have marked where that Marlin was. Why don't we do that real quick? And if you pause the video, you can get that location. But I'm gonna reel this fish in. So this is most likely a tuna, though it could be a Mahi Mahi as well. They also go after these trolling octopuses, so we will just have to see. There's so many fish in this general area, so many types of fish, that it's really kind of difficult to tell exactly what you might have there, just because there's such a variety that will be going after these trolling octopi. Ha ha ha, plurals. Now, while I'm fighting this fish here, I wanted to say that should give a huge shout out to, look at the fish jumping over there. Should give a huge shout out to Fishing Planet for letting us play the beta before the release of the game and making all these videos to share with all of you. It's fantastic. Really appreciate it, everyone. And big thanks to Andrew for giving us all the information leading up to the release of this new location. It's been so much fun learning stuff along the way and hearing how much work was going into it to get it to this point, and the payoff at this point is just incredible, because this game, this new map is just, it gets you excited for what the future holds, because it's so advanced for everything that's been in Fishing Planet up to this point that it's so exciting just to think about what could be coming in the future. Not that I'm not just excited about where we are in the present as well, but yeah. And on top of thanking Fishing Planet, I wanted to give a thanks to Fishbrain which is an app that I like to use all the time when I'm fishing in real life. And if you are someone who fishes in real life or has an interest in learning how to go fishing in real life, I would definitely recommend Fishbrain to you. And that is why I've put together this short little video for you to watch so you can get an idea of how that app works and how it can be helpful to you, as well as a special little thing you can sign up for to get started today. Let's get into it. How's it going, all you anglers? This is a piece of gear I am never without. Whether I'm exploring new fishing locations around the world or seeing what's being caught around my neck of the woods. And that is the phone app Fishbrain. Not only can you view fish that have been caught in and around your area, see what the fish are biting on, methods used, share your catches, and interact with others in your community, and plan for future fishing trips for free, but you can also sign up for a Fishbrain Pro account, which can net you exact fishing locations shared by other anglers, bait and lure recommendations based on over 15 million catches in the community, avionics depth maps for a detailed view of water bodies in the US and Canada, fish spot prediction based on previous catches, and private waypoints to add any information you want to remember, whether it be a hidden weed bed bustling with fish or the location of where a monster fish snapped you off. And best of all, you can chat with me, see my real life catches, and join the Bow Angles community group and share your catches with me on the app as well. So thanks to Fishbrain for co-sponsoring this video. They have given me an exclusive link for all of you to take advantage of 30 days free on a Fishbrain Pro account by clicking on this link above. Just make sure you open it on a computer, not your phone, because you only get a 7-day free trial there. Give a big thanks to Fishing Planet and Fishbrain, and let's get back to the video. I'll tell you one thing, the waves are much choppier today than they have been. Just the change in weather has really affected the way the waves are. And you can hear it chopping against the boat and all that, though it could also be those fish jumping over there. That could also be what's going on. Oh goodness, in the 20s, come on, in the teens. He's given up on life. What do we got? Hey, a young Pacific bluefin tuna. We have caught two of the biggest fish in the game, if not just a small one of the bluefin tuna, but heck yeah, man. The striped marlin and the bluefin, everybody. Biggest tuna that you can find at Kaiji No Ri, and of course the marlin, which is just fantastic. Just fantastic. I really want to go check out those fish over there. Can we take the boat over there, see what's going on? So yes, if my talk about how good this location wasn't enough, then check out all the birds flying, and check out the fish literally jumping out of the water. Look at them all. That is so awesome. Can we just stop the boat and fish right here? Let's try it. All right, do you think if we just cast out, we might catch one? They kind of stopped, didn't they? Now that we've pulled our boat up here, we scared them all away. Oh, there they go again. I'm just gonna toss this out and we're just gonna do a straight retrieve. See if we can get one of these fish just jumping out of the water. Oh, we got hit by something. Got hit by something at the end there. Nope, not as easy as just tossing out and hoping they bite. Oh well, we gave it a try. Let's go ahead, and we're on the left side of the boat this time. Oh, well, before we do that, why don't I show you on the map exactly where we are. We are right here, so you can see where the harbor is. And then if you just make your way up pretty much northwest up to this point, you can see the navigation buoy I have here, which kind of gives me a starting point. I can either keep going northwest from this point, or I can go down the way we are going, which is southeast. And yeah, there's our marker for the trophy striped marlin. And what do we got here? Albacore. So yeah, lots of different fish around here. I didn't mark that bluefin tuna, but I guess we could have. Yeah, there we go. We got albacore, we got bluefin, we got striped marlin. They're all over the place, man. Our rod's back out again. Putting that one at 200 feet. Now we just drive. Could you imagine having a full boat of people out here, though, on this little spot? I mean, can you imagine how many fish you would be catching? So many, you would think. Hooked up. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop the boat again. Okie dokie. Another fish on. Let's go. With the squid chain. So, probably going to be another tuna. It's not putting up a huge fight. Doesn't seem to be very big either. So, might be looking at a skipjack or an albacore, which is going to be another bit of a variety out here in this video anyway. But we know they're out here. We know they have a variety of fish around here, just ripe for the picking. That's what makes it such a fun location. If you have a full boat of people just catching all sorts of different fish out here, it would just be a blast. In the teens, and we got him. There we go. Another young Pacific bluefin. My goodness gracious. Well, we just made quick work of him, didn't we? But hey, didn't expect that. 8,000 bucks. A little young guy. Not too shabby. And still only filling up 184 pounds of our 4,400 pound yacht. Oh, fish on over here too. Oh, did we not get him? Oh, I thought we had him. The boat started back up here. I will say, if the video seems a little choppy here and there, it was absolutely smooth when I first started. I've just been playing for a good 4 or 5 hours now, and my computer's actually, I think, starting to show a little bit of a wear. The old graphics card is getting a little tired. There's a fish. But at the same time, Fishing Planet did say that this is not technically the final version of it, right? They gave us access to it a week early, and I mean, they gave access to people before that 2 weeks early. That way they could continue putting out patches as the game was being tested. And so we are still part of the testing group, but that is a skipjack tuna. Sweet. Yeah, getting a little bit of a different fish there, but that is what we're after. A good variety of fish, even if we don't get a good sun to see the fish very well. Need a good light. There we go. Skipjack tuna. Very cool. We got the bluefin, we got the striped marlin, we got the skipjack now, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead, keep this guy, and toss back out. Maybe we can get something else. Shadoo. My God, we just got started moving again, and we already have another fish on. Ugh. Don't you hate it? Don't you hate it? When you have to stop so often to catch more fish. Jeez Louise. I just wanted to keep driving. Now I have to stop because I have 2 fish on? Gah. What's the deal, huh? Kind of curious what we have on here. It's obviously not too big, or else he would be putting his hand in front of the reel on the foregrip there or whatever, but big enough to be pulling us out to almost 200 feet. Goodness gracious. This will be curious. Do we have a trophy albacore or trophy skipjack or something on here? That'd be pretty neat. All right, we've got him in the 30s. Come on, easy work. Woo, line tension went down pretty quick there. I don't like that. Come on, last bit. Come on, get him in here. Oh, another young bluefin. Goodness gracious. I was looking for variety. We keep catching these bluefin. Well, I tell you what, everyone, this is a good spot. I've told you, I've showed you, it's not a bad spot, that's for sure. There's lots of fish around here, and like I said, I can only imagine if you had 4 friends out here, or 3 friends and you fishing and just going along this little ridge here where this big decline goes, change in depth. I'll show you once again, looking at here the navigation buoy that we go into, and then we got markers for different fish as well. And as we turn the boat on, then we can take a look at the map. If you look at the map here, you can see the harbor off to our right there. So we are north of the harbor at this point, but you see this ridge where it just drops off and goes deeper, and that's where all of these fish are stacked up. And if you zoom out, you can just see where all those white lines create just one big white line. And if you just follow that curve with your boat and troll some bit, you are going to catch fish after fish, everyone. But I hope this video is helpful. I hope it catches you lots of fish, and hopefully if you go out with some friends, hopefully it gives you a lot of fun with a bunch of friends as well. It's going to be a good time for all of us, I think. Anyway, hopefully this video was helpful, and if it was, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to join us at our live streams every Wednesday night from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. Central, consider doing so, everyone. Would love to see you. It's always fun to chat with people about fishing, and like I said, if you enjoy fishing yourself and you could make use of Fishbrain and see where everyone else has been fishing around in your area and see if you can go out there and catch some of those fish yourself, definitely check that app out. It is super sweet. I don't do deals with lots of different products because a lot of the times I just don't think that they're worth, I was saying that I think you should do them, but Fishbrain is definitely one of those where I think that everyone should be using it. It is just such a good tool to use for finding fish in your area. And yeah, I think everyone can benefit from it. So definitely check it out. Anyway, like, subscribe, check us out Wednesday night, 7:30 to 9:30, and we'll see you in the next episode, everyone. Take care, and as always, remember, everyone,
We're one planet, one family, game on.